How's it going, everyone? So today's Monday move is going to pertain to the thing that connects us to the earth, which is our feet. Today's move is going to be more restorative, and for people who are on their feet a lot or have sore feet, this might be something that you try to employ before you start actually training your feet doing balance exercises. I'll be sharing some of my favorite exercises with you in the coming weeks, but right now let's focus on what it takes to keep your feet healthy. If you know from Eastern medicine, a foot map will show you that every major part of the body can be targeted through the feet. And by dissecting problems with your feet, you can find out where there may lie internal problems in your body. So I have here just a lacrosse ball. Sometimes this is a little too hard. You may use a tennis ball or something even a little smaller. Sometimes people use a golf ball. But we're going to use this to target 3 different parts of the foot. So go ahead and place your ball on the ground. And the simple idea would be to put the transverse arch right on the middle of the ball. And the transverse arch runs from the big toe to the little toe. And it's the thing that helps us jump when we spring up off of our toes. So I'm going to plant my heel on the ground, and my transverse arch is right in the middle of the ball. Okay? And I'm going to roll from the little toe to the big toe. I'm going to take about a minute to just roll back and forth. Chances are the ball will move, so every once in a while I'll just bring it back and reset. And I can apply different amounts of pressure in a specific area and kind of work a certain joint. These metatarsals take a lot of work, especially if you're moving on your feet all day. And even if you just jam them into different shoes, the metatarsal bridge, that transverse arch, it can become very congested. So take a minute and just kind of show some love to that part of your body. Obviously the feet being our contact point to the earth, the health of those guys down there, or girls, depending on who you are, it's very important. The second area to focus in on would be the long arches of the feet. So you have the lateral arch on the pinky side, and you have the medial arch on the big toe side. So from the transverse arch to the heel, I'm rolling the length of those long bones. And I'm going to kind of find the grooves in between the bones and work those areas. And you can do little circular motions. It doesn't have to be one specific motion. But if you find any tender spots, those would be little areas just to take note of and focus in on. You don't have to overwork them by any means. It's not about trying to grind those spots out. It's just about saying hello to your foot. So again, about a minute of rolling the arches. And then finally, I'm going to plant my heel just in front of the ball, or plant my toes in front of the ball so I can roll across the heel. So the 3 arches and the heel act like little bumpers, and they keep your ankle centered right over the foot. The foot and ankle complex being our first point of contact to the ground, if we have distortions or deviations in the foot and ankle complex, it's going to travel the rest of the way up the kinetic chain. So I'm just kind of rolling across this tissue. This tissue is the tissue that kind of joins into that plantar fasciitis area and wraps underneath the heel like a stirrup or a cup and joins into the Achilles tendon and on up into the fascial lines. So by targeting those 3 parts of the foot, you can really just kind of stimulate and create a new connection. So now my right foot feels much different on the ground than my left foot. So challenge yourself, take a minute to roll all 3 parts of the foot tonight, then walk around your house for a second and feel the difference. I have an energy running up my right leg now that I don't have on my left leg. So my body's telling me I need to do that on the left side here in a minute. So I'm going to let you find an object to roll on. Again, a tennis ball, a lacrosse ball. Find something that's a little forgiving the first couple times you do it. And again, no need to overwork that action of massaging the feet. Send them this video, provide a little ball for them to roll on, and tell them to take care of their feet, and they'll really benefit from it. Long day, coming home and providing yourself a little foot massage really is a nice way to end the day. If you have any questions about sensations you get as you're rolling the feet, please don't hesitate to reach out. I'd love to give you some insight and guide you a little further with this movement. Nonetheless, have a great night. I hope you all had a happy holiday and you're ready to bring in a fantastic new year. Stay moving and make today legendary.